Supercar lovers are getting all revved up at a motor event in the Thai capital. Bangkok's International Auto Show is one of the largest modified car shows in Southeast Asia. This driver is testing how to drift in style, accelerating as the car turns to send it into a slide. The maneuver requires dare and skill and greater power than a normal salon car offers. The vehicle has been equipped with race car seats, a revved-up engine and safety roll bars on all sides. The second largest modified car show in Southeast Asia after Tokyo, the event offers custom car enthusiasts a chance to try out new things and get up close with the latest kit. Taluk Greenpeace specializes in car modification at a garage in Thailand. He says youngsters in Thailand like to modify their cars by changing the braking system, the seats and the wheels. Refashioning a car does not come cheap. The accessories of AK's modified Toyota cost over $60,000. Now, they include a custom-made bonnet, imported hubcaps and side mirrors. For most people, the sleek Toyota convertible would be daring and trendy enough. The visitors here are looking for a car with personality. This modified Audi has a US-made universal air suspension system with Lamborghini hubcaps and the engine of 200 horsepower. In all, 400 models from local exhibitors are on show here, along with 40 modified cars from Japan. There are also 300 accessory companies here. Down to the exhaustion pipes, the modified car enthusiasts follow the trends from Japan closely. The Japanese market is also aiming to lure the middle-aged, middle-class customer. This modified van from Japan is trying to show that a family car does not have to be bland. Colorful strips and new hubcaps add some funk to the 8-seater Toyota. Elsewhere at the show, among the heavily modified cars is the simpler UK-made Lotus. The car event runs in Bangkok until 30th June. Ten outstanding poets from the Asean countries received Suntan Award, presented for the first time by the Ministry of Culture of Thailand to honor the best-known Thai poet and UNESCO's Great World Poet. The award presentation was held on Suntan Day, marking the poet's birthday on June 26, 1786, at Thailand Cultural Centre. For the first time, the Ministry of Culture presents a Suntan Award to renowned poets selected by national committees of each ASEAN country. Suntan Poet Laureates, 2013, are Awang Haji Hashim bin Haji Abdul Hamid of Brunei Darussalam, Ven Son of Cambodia, Agus R. Sarjono of Indonesia, Dara Khan Laga of Laos, Zurina Hassan of Malaysia, Yu Sao Luin of Myanmar, Merli M. Alunan of the Philippines, Edwin Nadason Tumbo of Singapore, Tran Dang Kor of Vietnam and Naorat Pangpaibun of Thailand. Thai Minister of Culture Sontaya Kumplon, who chaired the award presentation, said Suntan was an iconic figure of Thailand's national heritage in literature. His legacy helped draw attention in conservation of Thai literary works. As a court poet, Suntan wrote poems depicting Thai history with great literary value that have been transcended into various media through times. In 1986, the 200th anniversary of his birth, was honoured by the UNESCO as a Great World Poet. The Ministry of Culture established Suntan Award last year in cooperation of the Thai Poet Society. The awardees also received 50,000 baht of prize money. To celebrate Suntan Day, the works of the award recipients are presented on various media. Young students are invited to join a trip to visit Suntan hometown in Rayong province. Thailand's northern province of Lamphun hosts 2013 Lana Adventure Championship to promote eco-tourism in the upper north region. The second stage of the Lana Adventure Championship 2013 took place in the northern province of Lamphun, and its route included the Thai Thompu Bridge that dates from the World War II era. Now, the race comprised running, swimming, kayaking and cycling and attracted over 200 Thai and foreign competitors. It was aimed at promoting natural and adventurous tourism. Authorities in the upper northern provinces of Lamphun, Mae Hong Son, Chiang Mai and Lampang are promoting their provinces to be the venues of adventurous tourism to attract visitors and are jointly organizing the Lana Adventure Championship for the purpose. Lamphun Governor Finit Harpanich said Lamphun possessed beautiful natural surroundings and historically important places. In the 24-kilometer-long race, competitors enjoyed not only the sports challenges, but also beautiful places including the Suntan National Park, the Suntan Tunnel, that's the longest railway tunnel of Thailand, and the Thai Chompu Bridge, that is almost a century old. Thailand's Nakhon Ratchasima province sets a new record of the largest crowd of more than 150,000 people joining walk and run activity on 2013 International Olympic Day. Like countries around the globe, the Olympic Day is celebrated in Thailand on June 23rd, ranging from sports activities, exhibitions, music and educational seminars. Nakhon Ratchasima in the northeast commemorate of the International Day of Sports by organizing the walk and run activities. People gathered at the starting point at the city centre lined up for over 1 kilometre. Many well-known Olympic medalists joined the record-breaking event, including boxers and weightlifters, as well as members of the National Olympic Committee. Head of the organising committee, Suwat Litapanlop, said the walk-run activities showed the pride of the nation and the spirit of Thai people in promoting sports. It was also considered a grand celebration of the 357th anniversary of Nakhon Ratchasima, which is the gateway to the northeast region. Runners endured a 10.5 kilometers course through the streets of the city, while walkers took a 3-kilometer route. The Olympic Day was introduced in 1948 to commemorate the birth of the modern Olympic Games. The goal was to promote participation in sport across the globe, regardless of age, gender, or athletic ability. Tour guides in northern Thailand have drawn up strategy for tourism by cultivating unique cultural heritage in the region. Over 80 tour guides from 4 provinces in the upper north, Chiang Mai, Lamphun, Lampang and Mae Hong Son, gathered at an ancient Buddhist temple in Mae Sariang district in a campaign to promote cultural heritage and identity. Tourism Office of Mae Hong Son, who organized the activity, invited experts in arts and history for presentations on the ancient Lana civilization, cultural heritage of Thailand's north and many areas of Myanmar. The abbot of the temple then presented the tour guides with historical background of the sacred religious site that filled with the influence of the Lana kingdom as manifested in the temple's architecture. On the tour, the guides also visited many similar temples and tourist attractions to get direct impressions before articulating their clients. The programs aimed to provide the workforce in the tourism industry insightful details with accurate information regarding the culture and livelihood of the northern region. Co-organized by Tourism Authority of Thailand and Tour Guides Associations, the program is designed to promote the tourism theme of cultural heritage and prepare the tour guide community of the implementation of Asean Economic Community in 2015. Literally means the Kingdom of Million Rice Fields, the Kingdom of Lana, existed from the 13th to the 18th centuries. It became a Burmese tributary state in 1558 before being taken over by Siamese Thonburi dynasty in 1775. Greenpeace's largest vessel, Esperanza, arrives in Bangkok, where it will stay for an environment conservation campaign until the end of June. About 50 fishing boats of the local fishermen in Samut Prakan on the mouth of Chao Phraya River sailed alongside Esperanza as it entered the river from the Gulf of Thailand. Esperanza, Spanish for hope, last stopped at Samila Beach in Thailand's Songkhla province before the journey to Bangkok. Greenpeace Thailand is organizing a campaign to revive the Thai Sea, in which exhibitions and workshops are held on board Esperanza at Klong Toi Port in Bangkok from June 27th to the 30th. Now, the campaign is aimed at raising public awareness on marine environment and depleting natural resources due to overfishing and coral reef destruction. Greenpeace has called on the government to review and strictly enforce the law to protect the marine and coastal environment. Launched in February 2002, the Esperanza was previously a firefighter of the Russian Navy. It is the largest vessel in the Greenpeace fleet. It has been involved in many campaigns, starting with the logging Save or Delete campaign and currently in the Arctic off the coast of Greenland, protesting against an offshore drilling project. Residents of the small village of Bibliclat in the Philippines hold their annual Mud People Festival in honor of St. John the Baptist, the area's patron saint. The celebrations involve villagers getting up early to cake themselves in mud and then attend a church mass. They mark the feast of St. John the Baptist with the Taung Putik or Mud People Festival. As the name suggests, this feast involves a lot of mud. For starters, they bring their handmade capes made of banana leaves to the rice fields to dip into the muddy waters. Then they put the mud on their hands and wipe it onto their faces and bodies. Once covered in mud, the villagers head to the parish church for early morning mass. On the way, they ask for alms from townsfolk, and whatever collections they are given, they donate to the church. Biblicat's village leader, Norberto Eugenio, says the tradition began sometime during the Japanese occupation of the Philippines in the 1940s. He said, according to stories told by the village elders, Japanese troops who were stationed in Biblicat during World War II gathered many of the male villagers and brought them to the church courtyard for execution. The women and children prayed to St. John the Baptist to spare them. The story, according to Eugenio, suggests that a miracle happened. The captive villagers were spared, and this is why the Mud Festival tradition lives on. Townsfolk have been holding this festival every year as thanksgiving for the miracle. Hundreds of villagers covered in mud fill the church courtyard for the mass. Even children participate and, like their elders, are kitted out with muddy garments. While some see the annual festival as some sort of a pagan ritual, Father Carlo Padilla, Biblicat's parish priest since 2008, says it is a religious tribute to their patron saint. After Mass, the villagers take a statue of St. John the Baptist around the main streets of the village. Biblicat villagers Neneng Cristosomo says she has a lot to thank the patron saint for. Fellow Biblicat villager Gaudencio Agluba says the community hopes the festival will bring them protection. The village leader estimates a quarter of Biblicat's population can take part in the festival. The Asean Defence Ministers meeting plus Human Assistant and Disaster Relief and Military Medicine Exercise 2013 reached its peak, with operations being carried out in full force in a joint exercise involving a total of 18 countries. It has brought together more than 3,000 personnel and various military assets, making it one of the biggest multilateral joint exercises of its kind in the region. The exercise demonstrates the capabilities of their respective military units and defence ministries, and more importantly, the effectiveness of the combined humanitarian assistance and disaster relief efforts of all participating countries. His Majesty the Sultan of Brunei Darussalam, Minister of Defence and Supreme Commander of the Royal Brunei Armed Forces, attended and witnessed the entire joint exercise, which took place in several locations in the Brunei Muara and Temburong districts.